what makes me truly, truly happy is I like to see magics of universe, which is all around.
Sometimes when I come back and then I see my husband, I also feel very happy lah.
My babies, my dog and my cat, they're like the purest creatures on earth. I want my cat to be evil, but like for sleeping, yeah, I'm very happy. If we can sleep the whole day and not go to school.
If I were to say one specific time that I was super happy, really the very little things like squeezing my dog,
Watching a new season of Rick and Morty, a good movie, a good book.
Just walking by the park, reading books, spending time just by myself would make me actually very happy.
Waking up early actually makes me happy.
Doing something which I like, which for now is doing things like acting and doing photo shoots.
I think being with my friends and my family and traveling somewhere new is what makes me the happiest.
Seeing my friends or family happy, that always makes me smile. Because by knowing that the people that I love are safe, they're also happy, that makes me happy.
Singing makes me really happy. Writing songs makes me really happy. Being in the recording studio, that makes me really, really happy. Just being surrounded by other people who are equally passionate about doing art, creating. I love that.
Getting to the finals of a singing competition, all these things thrill me, and it's like, oh my goodness, these things make me so happy.
I kind of make myself happy. You not have to be in a situation to be happy. I think everyone can make themselves happy by just, doing something that you like, whether it be it reading or whether it's watching a movie.
When I write and I enjoy creating things, because it gives me a sense of purpose. Coming up with an idea, a new idea, something that you've not thought about before, and something that you think is really good. I think that is what excites me the most.
The genuine happiness that I experience will be during my wedding.
My job is super stressful. Another thing that actually genuinely make me happy is cleaning. The most recent one, right, will actually be that when I first started out doing like film stuff, I just felt happy to be there, happy to be doing this. I just felt that finally, right, like whatever that's in my head, in my heart, and in my life, the physical, everything is like aligned really in this moment,
Actually, I'm happiest when I get affirmations, a recognition of my hard work, or praise for my acting. That really fills me with a lot of joy. Not like jumping for joy, like outwardly, but it fills me from the inside, like a glow.
Last few weeks where I sat down and ate with my family, and that was when they kind of asked me how are you doing, how is school, and juggling work and acting, all this. I think at that point I felt happy because I feel supported by them. Because when I first went for all this casting thing last year, right, my parents were actually why you want to do all this? They thought they already say don't do all this. At that point I was happy because I feel accepted. A simple dinner will be good enough for me.
I was really happy when I went overseas last year. So it was after uni. That was my grad trip. I went to US with my mom. I didn't have a lot of stress going on, or at least I just felt very carefree, and I appreciate the time to be able to connect with my loved ones. So that was very nice for me, having that conversation, that time to breathe.
Some people say that it's crazy, you're already so tired working and then yet you clean the house and that make you happy. Yes, because when I'm busy doing all this stuff, my mind is occupied because I'm focusing on doing what I'm doing. After cleaning, and I see the result of the house, and the result really satisfied me.
You see, when I was courting my wife had a lot of suitors, and at that time I was in the low point in my working life. I was in a career slump. I wasn't making very much and very little income, but she believed in me and she chose me to be her husband. And so when I got married, I was really proud and happy.
We had this very intimate wedding and we had no itinerary. We just play pipe music basically. And then we thank God for the rowdy crowd that I have with me. We just danced for 1 hour, 2 hours. Everyone just danced. It was the most genuine happiness I felt. And I can see the tears of happiness of my parents. That kind of joy just made me very, very happy as well.
I was in London. I went to visit my best friend. She lives in London now. She said, you know, Alyssa, my dream is to be on the West End. She's been there for like 5 years now, but she's never gone on the West End yet. And she said, you know, Alyssa, I am just going to scrimp and save, but I spend my money on singing lessons. I spend my money on dance lessons. I watch the shows that are happening in the West End. I go for auditions. I practice every day. And I'm willing to do that because I have a dream, and my dream is to be on the West End. And she was like, if I can do it, why can't you do it?
And there we see that the universe comes unseen with a powerful guidance. It holds the hands of the person, it supports the person, guides, and somehow the magic happens and the good things happen.
At that moment, it was like a light bulb moment for me. It was like, oh my God, what am I actually so scared of? And she just has this one dream, and she's like, I can give up everything else, but I won't give up on my dream. So I was like, well, why can't I do the exact same thing? And that genuinely made me so happy because it was like a huge weight was just lifted off my shoulders. Like, I suddenly felt like, oh, actually everything is possible. Anything is possible.
What we should all strive for is the little happy things in life. The happiest people in life are the people who choose to be happy regardless of what happens to them. And that is what I strive towards.
What makes me happy? Do I need to think of another answer? Let me see.
And like, if I don't need to do my homework, I'll be very happy.
They're so pure and innocent, they're so cute. I want my cat to be evil, but like, all cats are evil.